As you are probably well aware of by this point, I've recently written a book called Let Go, 7 Stumbling Blocks to Christian Discipleship. And the idea is simple, that there are certain things in our lives that we cling to, certain things that get in the way of following Jesus, and I say, let them go. There's nothing more important than our discipleship. And I think it's a great Lenten reflection. It's why I'll be sharing 7 videos this Lent of things that I think we all need to let go of. But I was thinking, on this channel, you only ever get to hear my voice, and you may like that, obviously, because you follow me, but I thought there's so many other wisdom figures in our church, people who know way more than I do, and which is why I'm here in Anaheim at the Religious Education Congress, a place where thousands upon thousands of Catholics gather each year, wisdom figures, spiritual directors, pastoral leaders, men and women of goodwill. And so I thought, what might they share? What wisdom can they offer you? Let's go find out.
This Lent, let go of grudges, for the simple reason that they do nothing but harm you. It tears us apart to withhold forgiveness. Do that hard thing, true, but freeing thing and forgive.
This Lent, let go of your timeline. Give it to God. Whether you're discerning your religious life, when to enter, or you are trying to figure out your own prayer schedule, give that whole timeline to God.
This Lent, let go of laziness. For me, I know I need to get my butt out of bed in the morning and make it to daily mass.
This Lent, let go of ingratitude. St. Paul says to thank God at all times and to give Him praise.
This Lent, let go of your doubts about Jesus' love for you. He does love you, I know it, and I've experienced His love for me personally in my life. I encourage you to go before Him in the Blessed Sacrament. His heart is there, His heart is alive. He loves you and He wants to hear from your heart. So let go of your doubts about His love this Lent.
This Lent, let go of wanting more. All of our unhappiness is always based on the fact we're looking over the fence, seeing what others have, and we want more. This Lent, let go of wanting more.
This Lent, let go of thinking you are not holy enough to share your faith, because you're always ready to share your faith.
This Lent, I'm going to invite you to let go of the idea that Lent is only about giving up things. I'm going to invite you to embrace the idea of giving in more and more to the love and the mercy of God in your life. The mercy and love God has for you, but also the love and mercy that we're called to share with others. It's kind of easy in Lent to hold to this idea that, 40 days, I can be nice to people, I can give up this, I can change my attitude, and then when Lent is over, I kind of go back to the way things were. Lent is really about being transformed by the power of God to really become more loving and merciful as our God is with us. So I encourage you to let go of that idea that you're just going to give something up and really embrace the idea that you're going to give in more to God's love, and that whatever you do for Lent is not just material things or things that you enjoy to eat, but maybe give up some of those attitudes that really cause you to be less free and available to those around you to show them the love and mercy of God in your life.
This Lent, let go of the need to be loved, liked, or approved of by everybody. You're not going to be able to do it, and even Jesus had His enemies, so just let go of that.
Let go. Let go of the way you always think about things and be open to new ideas. But you want to let go in order to grab on to something you really believe in and work for.
This Lent, I would say, let go of your comfort zone. Really find something that's going to stretch you and grow you in your spiritual life. Maybe put something into practice that you've been thinking about for a long time. Maybe it's a particular type of prayer, or maybe it's a work of mercy. Get out of your comfort zone, and that's really where you're going to grow. Nobody grows in their comfort zone, so look for your stretch zone and let go of your comfort zone.
This Lent, let go of trying to be in control of things. God has everything in mind for us, and we need to allow to trust Him. So I'm asking this Lent, let go of.
This Lent, let go of worry. Let God be God. Most of us are control freaks, but we don't have to be.
So this Lent, practice letting go of your own will, and it can be in little things. It doesn't have to be major things, but just like when somebody asks you to do something or suggests a different way of doing something, you can just say,
instead of saying, no, this is the way it should be done, just try to say, it's okay, I can let that go, and do that every day. Just consciously try to do that every day. It could be something as simple as putting a towel in a certain way, and somebody wants to put the dish towel another way, and just let them say, let them have their way.
This Lent, let go of fear. Trust that God will provide what you need in every situation.
This Lent, I would encourage you to get rid of noise in your life. Let go of noise. There's so many distractions in our world. Music, television, social media stuff. It's so good to have a quiet space for the Lord to speak to your heart and reveal His love for you to encounter Him in the silence. So just let go of the noise.
This Lent, let go of past hurts. Both the times when you have hurt somebody else and you might regret it, or the times when people have hurt you and you need to, let go of the resentment. That's what the word forgiveness means in biblical Greek, by the way, letting go.
This Lent, you need to let go of other people's opinion of you. Sometimes we let stuff hold us down because we're so worried about what other people are thinking. But as long as you and God are comfortable with who you are, you're going to be all right. So just let it go. And if they bother you, look at them and say, get thee behind me. Peace.
This Lent, let go of the fear of being alone. In the sense of, I'm so afraid to be by myself that I never take time to be alone with God. I'm always looking at my phone, I'm always on social media, I'm always with my friends. Those aren't bad things, but if we're constantly seeking that attention so that we don't feel alone, we'll never make time to be alone with God. He calls us into the desert, not just during Lent, but at various times of our day, to just be alone with Him, who loves us and can satisfy us more than anyone or anything in this world. Don't be afraid to be alone with Him.
This Lent, let go of blaming. Blaming other people perhaps for things that go wrong. Blaming yourself for things that go wrong. Give it some time to perhaps percolate inside of you and get down to the root, the hurt, the pain that God wants to touch and heal in you, and not look for the reason for it somewhere else. Let's let go of the tendency to find fault.
This Lent, let go of self-doubt. God did not create us to have doubt and insecurities. He made us wonderfully, beautifully, fearfully made, and we're made in His image. So for this Lent, let go of your self-doubt and have confidence in the person that God created you to be.
This Lent, maybe we should let go of winning the argument and demonizing the other side and scapegoating and striking the high moral distance.
This Lent, I think we have to let go of trying to let go. Because sometimes by trying to let go, we don't let go. And by trying to let go, we think that somehow we're in control of the letting go. But the really good news is that it is only God who can give us what we need so that we may let go and let God. So I would hope that this Lent I could let go of thinking that on my own and by my own efforts I can become holy by letting go, and rather let God do with me what God wants to do with me. So let go and let God let go in me.
Yeah, so how cool is that? Not only does this place have some of the best and the brightest in the business, the wisdom figures who have been living this faith for years, able to share their faith with the rest of us, but they make themselves available in between the talks so that people like me can come and just meet them, to shake their hands, to ask them questions, to have them appear in my YouTube video. I think it's just an amazing opportunity for people of faith to come together and learn from each other. It's for that reason that 40,000 people come to this conference every year. I hope that this video has been helpful for you, just as this conference has been helpful for me. I hope that you enjoy my book and the wisdom that I can share, but most of all, I hope that you have a great Lent.